Have you heard one inkling about Jameis Winston?
No.
This to me is like that's a weird one right now where I look at, I haven't heard Jack Diddley about Jameis Winston. I haven't heard Jack Diddley about Jadeveon Clowney. Either one. I haven't heard one thing, not one rumor, not one inkling, nothing.
Clowney's got to have a physical.
Right.
And nobody's touching Clowney without a physical. For Winston, that's not the issue.
No, I know. And it just makes me wonder, where is Jameis Winston going to end up? I really don't know. As I've told you, I know there was a lot of coaches in free agency and some guys I saw at the combine and things like that are all very intrigued by Jameis Winston. Oh, I'd love to get my hands on him and do that. But is he the guy that's the prototypical backup? That's what I think is probably going to scare teams too. They're going to go, damn, backup, we want a talented guy, but damn, we want a guy we can trust too and do all that. So he's probably a little scary from that standpoint too, and we don't know what kind of money he's asking for on the open market. But right now, he might not have a whole lot of choices. He might have to lower his price tag.
And is he willing to be a backup? Some teams want a guy who says, I'm just here to support the starter. I'll hold the clipboard. I'll push the starter in practice. I'll help him get prepared. Is that what he wants, or does he want to go somewhere where he would be competing? And does that fit with what a team is looking for in a backup quarterback? Look, I think the Saints make the most sense for him.
I hear that.
You look at
Mike,
what it did.
I hear you.
For Teddy, for what it did for Teddy Bridgewater.
Right.
And you have an opportunity to play if Drew Brees gets injured again, and he's 41. Maybe he gets injured again. You work with Sean Payton. You iron out some of these rough spots, and you've got great weapons like Michael Thomas. I think that's where I would want to go. I'm not as big on Pittsburgh as a possibility. I don't think Ben Roethlisberger would embrace Jameis Winston, frankly, the way that Drew Brees would. Sure. I think the Saints make the most sense.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike. That's a team that has crossed my mind. They got to find some sort of backup. I don't think they want to just have Taysom Hill be their backup, because then they can't run him or wear him out certain weeks with their Taysom Hill package, because you're going to be worried about, we're going to get our backup quarterback hurt. So, yeah, that Jameis is very intriguing right now, and I have no feel for where he ends up.
In August of 2019, not all that long ago, Peter King spoke with Jameis Winston during his training camp tour, and Winston said to Peter regarding the possibility of playing baseball, "It is one of my dreams. It is something I would definitely look forward to." You have to ask yourself, if he's not happy with the offers he gets, if he's not happy with the role that he would be playing, does he say, screw it, I'm going to go the Tim Tebow route, I'm going to get involved in professional baseball, Class A level or even sub-Class A, work my way up, rediscover baseball, and see where it takes me? That may be the thing that he does, and I know that's always been one of the questions. Now, he's not at the same skill level as Kyler Murray, who could throw away football anytime he wants and go back to baseball, but Winston was good enough that it's always been a question. It was a concern of the Buccaneers 5 years ago. They put a clause in his contract that would have given them the ability to go to court and prevent him from playing baseball anytime, any place, anywhere. Now he can go play baseball, and maybe he'll feel unburdened by football and the money that football gives him if he's not getting the kind of money he's looking for, and maybe baseball is where he ultimately goes.
Man, I mean, it just would be such a hard thing to make happen now. I mean, it just, that's baseball, it's just, gosh, you just leave it for a number of years and think you're just going to jump back in there and be the player you were, plus, I know it's not perfect in football, but, people like me and you, they see a lot of the positives Jameis Winston can bring to the table too. So, to me, where I almost look at it to go like, man, one of these teams that's, really feels like the 49ers would be a team where I would tell my buddy Kyle Shanahan, go, you got Nick Mullins, maybe you keep him, right? But bring in a Jameis Winston if you can get him for the right price. What would be the wrong thing there? See what he's got. See what he's about. Maybe if you're not happy with Jimmy Garoppolo at the end of 2020, he's a guy that could have potential to do something like that. Even a team like Kansas City. I don't think we know Mahomes is the guy. They're a team that's in the Super Bowl window. That would be another team. I might think about it if I'm those type of teams, if it's the right price for a Jameis Winston.
Well, it reminds me of the last Buccaneers first-round pick at quarterback, Josh Freeman.
Yeah, right.
When he was cut, the Vikings pounced on him, and the argument was, hey, you're always looking for a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, right.
You never know where you're going to find one. Maybe you're going to find one in Jameis Winston. 5,109 passing yards, Chris, 5.109, 8th all-time single-season performance at a quarterback. I think that there's value in that.
Yeah.
And I am stunned that he's not in the conversation to be the starter anywhere. I think he would be a viable backup, and I think that maybe he takes a step back, whether it's with the 49ers, the Saints, or somewhere else, learns the game from a different perspective.
That's right.
And he's still young.
Yeah.
He's still young. He's still got a lot to offer. Quarterbacks play deep into their 30s now, and I think that Winston, I'd hate to see him leave football. I'd hate to see him jump into any other sport. I want him to stay, and he's just got to get, just like Todd Gurley's got to get his brain around the idea that he's not a workhorse, Jameis Winston's going to have to get his brain around the idea that he was supplanted by Tom Brady. Hey, there are better far worse options out there for quarterbacks who will supplant you from your job.
Yep.
And now you go about phase 2 of your career.
Yeah,
hoping that phase 3 puts you back under center on a regular basis.
No doubt about it. You got to make the move that's right for your career here, just like we saw Teddy Bridgewater do, where you go, damn, it might not be exactly what I want, but this makes the most sense and puts me in a position to succeed, to where if I do get a chance to play, I can kind of jumpstart my career again and have people view me as a starting quarterback once again.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.